Hello Sven-gers, it's me, Svenny McGee. Now today I have a little bit of a different video for you, but I thought it'd be neat to check it out. Now up above me running here is my Xbox Series X, and I thought I'd check out its 3D playback capabilities. This is an LG 3D television. I'll put the model number below. Now looking around the internet, I found quickly it says, no, the Xbox Series X does not play back in 3D. It'll do 4K, it does the ultra high definition Blu-ray movies, but it does not do 3D. It seems that that's passe now, no one's looking for that. Some of us, however, are, so I thought I'd check it out myself to verify, and I think you're going to be interested in the conclusion. So, let's check it out. Okay, so firstly, as soon as you put a disc in, I even have a DVD, not a Blu-ray, but you'll get this prompt to download the Blu-ray player. Note that it says Ultra HD Blu-ray, Blu-ray, and DVD, does not say 3D Blu-ray. And once downloaded, you'll have a Blu-ray player app just like that. Alright, so with the app, here's the Lego Movie in Blu-ray, and here's the Lego Movie in Blu-ray 3D. Let's try the 3D version, see what happens. No. Loading. This Blu-ray disc requires a Blu-ray 3D player connected to a 3D display. Your Blu-ray 3D player is not detected that it's connected to a 3D display. Incorrect, this is a 3D display. You don't believe me, TV? Let's try this. We're going to hit 3D on the TV here. And now it's set to 3D mode. Now let's try that again. Same error. Science says always check your variables. This is just the regular Blu-ray. Let's try this. No, wild side. Well, no problems there. The Polar Express 3D. Now this disc outputs both 2D and 3D, so let's try it out. No, Polar Express. And unfortunately no dice. Again, this is a movie you can toggle both 3D and 2D output, and yet it's not even going to play it. Never mind. It looks like the movie has started, so it did go ahead. And again, on the box here, it even shows this pack also includes the 2D version playable on your Blu-ray player, but it's only one disc, so it's generally down here saying play in 3D, but again, this output doesn't allow it, so that feature's not here. Now the best I can tell you is if I actually toggle it here from this 3D mode to this 2D to 3D, we're not getting real 3D like you do with some of these overlays. We're just getting kind of a simulation. And I can tell you with glasses on, this is not going to pick up for you, but with the glasses on, it does actually kind of simulate it a little bit better. But it's not the true 3D of a real 3D player. Alright, Svenny, then what was the point of this? I could have just looked this up on Reddit or Google. Alright, we firmly established 3D movies don't play, but what about games? This is Call of Duty Black Ops. This is backwards compatible. It's an Xbox 360 game, but we're going to try it here on the Series X. Black Ops. We have it in the Xbox Series X. We're going to hit start. Let's go down to our options here. Down here, we're going to go down to stereoscopic 3D settings. We're going to click OK, and it's going to say 3D, you're going to need a 3D TV. Let's click OK. They're going to want the side-by-side option here. And now you can see it is indeed side by side. Let's toggle the TV. Okay, so we're going to go ahead now. We're going to hit the 3D button on this television. And we're going to make sure it's in side by side mode. Because again, if it's up and down, etc., it's no good. So here you can see it looks pretty straightforward. It's hard to tell that it's a little bit janky, but when I go here, you'll see the menu again blows up for the cloud saves. Looks terrible. And now you can see it looks really fuzzy. This won't do you any good. But if you can see here again, it does actually blank out the opposite. So again, I'm not going to be able to really simulate anything here for you, but you can see that it does filter out either the left or the right here. And if I double it up, you're not really going to get some form of fake simulated 3D here. Again, I assure you that it does come out clear when I'm looking at it using the 3D lenses myself. It actually does produce a 3D image here. Again, hard to tell. If you look over here at the gun and look at the zombie coming, you can see how it's kind of double fold, but if you do look here, you'll see that it does actually clear out to be single frame here. So see, that's not good. That's not good. That's just simply too many zombies. That's too many zombies right there. There shouldn't be that many 3D zombies here. We're in trouble. This is Crysis 2, another backwards compatible 360 game on the Xbox Series X. Xbox Series X, can it run Crysis? Crysis 2? And can it run it with 3D support? So again, we're going to go into the menu, settings, We're going to go to 3D options. There's an option just for 3D settings alone. Again, 3D can make you sick, whatever. We're going to go here to stereo 3D, and we're going to go side by side again. Let's click that. Again, we've got the dual things on here, so we're going to take our wand and we're going to click. We want 3D. We're in that side by side mode. Notice how it's in a single form here. Click A on the controller, and again, it looks a little bit fuzzy here, but once you look through the lenses here, you can see everything kind of singles out because you're filtering out either one image or the other. That's why it looks blurry, because you're getting both images together. But I assure you, when I put the glasses on, I get beautiful stereoscopic 3D. Now, that's not to say that all 3D compatible games readily work. This is Call of Duty Black Ops 2. We already saw Black Ops 1. This game says right on the back, 3D support and 3D playable. And yet, here I'm going to go into campaign and I'm going to go down to options. And again, we're going to go down here to graphics settings. Now, it has Analyph 3D, so it says that red and cyan, those are those retro multicolored glasses. But look here, active and passive 3D settings, 3D TV required. We're getting that error again I was getting before, and I can't even select that to change that. So I'm still going to work on it. You can see David Mason's hand there in the bottom trying to push the buttons for him, but he can't get it going either. So unless I can find a way to beat the system here, and I'll get back to you, but unfortunately this game remains otherwise. Here we're still in Black Ops 2, but we're in the zombies section of it. Now watch this. Same thing. Analyph is there. Cannot change active passive. Still says 3D TV is required. Yep, this is still the same 3D TV we were looking at before. But look at this. Toggle for dual play. Dual play is able to be toggled for some reason. So it's there, and I can go to my menu. I can enable dual play, but for whatever reason, I still can't play in 3D. So, and if you don't know what dual play is, well, we will definitely take a look at that in another video. It's a cool way of layering first and second player over top one another. Again, we'll make a whole separate video on that at another time. So it's not full 3D mode, but if you do toggle your 3D capability to this 2D to 3D simulation, again, it's going to simulate 3D, and for something like Black Ops, it actually, like a first-person shooter, it actually works pretty well, but it's not it's not as well done as we saw in the original Black Ops. Again, I'll show you here, but without the glasses and being here in real perspective, it's not really going to show you the same thing, but here it is in that mode, and again, things don't look out of sorts too much, but when you do have the lenses on, again, it just cleans things up and makes it so it does give you a little bit of perspective. When you're looking at it, you see all these embers burning in the back there. They do actually look distanced and in 3D here, so kind of neat to see. So again, the conclusion is it seems like some of the games that did support 3D still will. Cool, that's awesome. However, Blu-ray 3D movies are unable to play on the Xbox Series X. Perhaps that's something they can patch if enough people petition it, but as it stands right now, your Xbox Series X is not playing 3D Blu-ray movies. I hope you found today's video helpful. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. It always helps grow my channel. Until I see you guys again soon, please take care. Be good to each other. Bye now.